And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some aggro. We're going to be playing some Noxus, Shurima aggro with Azir and a Darius, a very stock list. This is a deck that you see a lot on ladder right now as a kind of the new discard burn almost. It's a really aggressive deck. It looks pretty interesting, and we haven't played it at all ourselves yet, and so I thought it's Sunday. Usually we do rank up Sundays, but we kind of had some extra donation decks to get to. So we're going to go ahead and, so we did those. But let's go ahead and play like one kind of good rank up deck that we see quite a bit of that we haven't played yet. It has like these core Noxus cards and, Shurima cards, basically 12 ones, all very, very good quality ones, and then 9 twos. So we're looking at 21 units that cost 1 or 2 mana. So over half the deck are units that cost 1 or 2 mana. And then after that, you have Azir and Merciless Hunter, which are just amazing 3 mana units. Ruin Runner is incredible. Basically, your second champion. Your 2 champions in this deck are basically Azir and then Ruin Runner, if you think about it. Because, you could play like any of these other champions, right? Like you could play LeBlanc, Draven, Renekton, Sivir, like any of these, Vladimir, Swain. But honestly, Ruin Runner kind of hits harder than any of them. It has Overwhelm, 6 power, and it's protected with the Spell Shield. It's pretty awesome. So we're playing Ruin Runner there. And then since we have like one other top end slot, there's just a Darius in here for the top end card. Honestly, I kind of don't feel like the Darius is really that good / necessary or whatever, like however you want to say that. I kind of feel like we're going to play the games here, right? But just looking at the list, I kind of feel like Captain Farron. Like, this card is just completely busted, Get those decimates. I kind of feel like that's the card to have this top end. Because, like, where you really need this card is, like, against, like, Targon. Like, a Targon deck that, like, stabilizes and everything and, like, has some Nexus healing. And so, like, you need a late game finisher. I just kind of feel like Darius is not it. I kind of feel like Captain Farron is. But let's play the games. Let's see how does Darius perform. But that's something to think about. Would Darius be better as Captain Farron as your one of a top end card? Then besides that, our spells are all about doing Nexus damage to help finish the game out. Decimate, Noxian Fervor, and then even Ruinous Path, slay a unit, get to drain 2. So it's all about finishing the game out with some extra Nexus damage. All right, so let's go ahead and try this deck out. We're gonna go play our 5 games in ranked. You say Captain Farron is no good because you win by turn 6. Right, if everything works really well, you win by turn 6. But the point of that, like, one of top end card is for whenever it doesn't work, right? Like when the plan doesn't work, what do you have? And so that's why I feel like maybe that could help out. All right, so speaking of decks where Captain Farron would be great against, are decks that are filled with avalanches. So my first instincts was just to mulligan these because we want to curve out. But actually, this is going to be like a really heavy avalanche deck. Maybe I keep this Ruin Runner because it can attack pretty well. We'll still get rid of the Fervor. We don't have the attack token on round 1. We have 2 draws still to get a 1-drop. There we go. We still got the 1-drop, so perfect. So now we have this 1-2-3 curve, and we're not as vulnerable to like just spewing out a bunch of small things and then getting avalanched. I think keeping the 3 decimates is good. I don't think you just play Farron over decimate. I think that you do want like the 5 mana spell decimates because you do want to be aggressive in that sort, but yeah, I'm gonna save you, Dunekeeper. But for like the one of top end card, don't sleep on Captain Farron. Well, let's try it out with Darius because that's what everybody else plays. Let's see how good it is.
Gonna make a meal of them.
All right, so it certainly feels like they have another avalanche, right?
See what we see. So
Explosives primed. Wrap them up tight.
I see every move.
This should put him down to 6. Because Darius is also just a top-end card that is really weak to Hush. You saw we defeated this deck earlier because we had, with the Diana LeBlanc, because we had Moonlight Affliction. Okay, so that's going to kill everything.
Seen tombs, towns, and everything in between.
That does get under the spell shield. So the spell shield stays on the Ruin Runner. Where are we at? 8 out of 10? Open attack. Then decimate. Yeah, that's gotta be the line. That's gotta be the line. I guess they're a deny deck. I was thinking, like, because I'm just so used to playing against this deck with Shadow Isles, right? So I was just thinking, like, Withering Wail would be what they have, but
I will bury the world in ice.
they are a deny deck. Still gonna try. There we go. Force them to have it. Alright, 1-0. You're saying shared spoils, why? I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess, okay. So yeah, so they turned it on. They turned it on with the Blighted Ravine, right? So they turned on the Plunder for the shared spoils with that. But then they probably only played just a couple of units. Just like Lissandra, Trundle. It may be difficult to find those units, so maybe shared spoils to help find them with Ice Shards and Blighted Ravines. That could also be just fine. We won't quite get to Masters today, even if we go 5-0, because we're just playing 5 more games today. And so even if we go 5-0, we won't quite be in Masters, but we'll be in Diamond 1 really close. Noxus best deck. Yeah, we played Noxus with Diana LeBlanc 4-1. Now Noxus with Azir Darius 1-0. We're facing deep again. I'll mulligan you. Alright, Draven, how good are you going to be? Or sorry, Darius. Darius, how good are you going to be? Are you going to be Captain Farron good? Oh. No reason not to play this first. Stop. So they're looking for the 3/2s with lifesteal. I don't want them to find those. Want them to draw nothing.
Danger paid.
Yeah, draw hunters is perfectly fine.
You need not follow, but you will witness. Fell into him.
It's perfectly fine.
Better than eaten.
Explosives primed. Gonna find a gift for Renekton, right, Arda? This'll shake him.
So I'm trading Saboteur for that
Remember this day.
instead of House Spider because of Withering Wail. Yeah, so they both trade anyway. That was the most likely outcome, was just like it doesn't really matter because they both are going to get traded anyway.
Glorious sacrifice.
What is the best deck in your opinion, actually? There's certainly a top 4. And which one of those 4 is the best, I'm not sure. But the top 4 are going to be your Shyvana, Dragon, Zoe Aurelion Sol, however you do that, but that Targon Demacia deck. Thresh Nasus, Irelia Azir, and Draven Ezreal. Stop. Stop.
Together we are part of something more.
I just may not actually...
You are children of Shurima.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought about like Fervor the Spiderling into Ruinous Path. It's like a good way to play Ruinous Path right there.
Greater things await.
Is there any reason not to play the Darius first? 6 mana? I mean, they get to... Because, I guess... Alright, so I play Darius, they play Devour, get rid of my 4/3, and now they have Devour plus a 2/1 for a blocker, so now they have 2 blockers. 2 extra blockers, but then I have a 10 power Darius. So if they do that, do I win? 10 power Darius means they take 5. That's gone, that's gone, that's gone. 1, 2, 3. We do not win.
Come, we have an empire to
5,
build.
6, 7, 8. We put them down to 1. So if I play Darius, they play Devour, they go down to 1. No, wait. 'Cause they... Yeah. But 1's not very much. Yeah, they can...
My axe is ready. I have
That's this is if they Devour perfectly... Oh, wait, no, because this other Sand Soldier is now going to get +1/+0. So actually... No, actually, maybe they are dead.
protect our grove.
Oh, Bone Skewer.
Noxus will rise. Sand and blood. Remember this day.
Alright, let's just see what happens.
The order is given.
Yeah, Captain Farron. If Darius was Captain Farron, it would just be sitting in our hand. We would have open attacked, but the Captain Farron would be sitting in our hand.
Be gone, thief.
Okay, they don't have a spell? Because like, they have to have a spell from here, right? Because that's 9. If that was lethal.
They cheer our name. Our legacy is eternal.
Okay, so Darius is like, no, I'm better than Captain Farron. Diamond 1. Now the reason why I don't want the Fearsome second is because they want to block the Fearsome with the 3/2. So I want to put that as like far over the lifesteal unit. So I want to put that as far to the end as possible. I want that lifesteal to be last. Keep going, 56 chicken wings. You're doing great. Zoe Aurelion Sol. Well, Targon decks always have all the lifesteal and everything. They're good against fast aggro like this, so let's see how they do. Need some 2s. I kind of want to mulligan Azir. Is that weird? I want to keep Merciless Hunter over Azir? No, probably not. That's probably fine. Hey. We need some more 1s.
Forgetting is death to an immortal.
You just queue into Nasus and Dragons every time with this deck. Yeah, I can see those are the hardest matchups. I can see that too. Being the hardest matchups. See, this is the matchup where we'd rather have Captain Farron against these Dragons. Because they, you play this Darius and they just hush it. That's just not the card that I want to Merciless Hunter.
It only awaited my return.
That's probably the card I want to Merciless Hunter. But I can't really pass. I mean, I guess I could have passed, but...
Shurima, see what I see, carry it with you.
Emperor, I am honored.
Cool. No 5/4 life steal.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way. Gonna find a gift for Renekton, right, Arda? That's right. Run!
This is folly. No place for men.
Believe or burn.
Can I paint you?
This one drop is so good. Like they need, like they're prioritizing blocking that over this 4/3 3-drop Fearsome. That's amazing. And of course my champion and everything too, but that's how good that one drop is. Alright, so where are you at? You're at 8.
We were forged in dragon fire.
So we're just gonna play this immediately to make that 10.
And with me,
Level this up. Yeah, it basically is just Nasus. Just 1 mana Nasus.
Where's my axe?
Oh yeah, no dragons in hand. So then they play the draw dragon card afterwards. Odd timing, but works.
I'll do better this time.
We'll get our legs in.
remember this day. It is time. Don't let them through.
Kind of looks like you're letting me through. I'm not sure what "don't let them through" means, but it's probably not that. Okay, we got there. 3-0, even beating the Dragons. They didn't have the best of hands, but we ended up getting there. All right, 3-0. Let's keep it going. Dude, what if they did have Moonglow Judgment? That would have been crazy. Alright, facing aggro mirror. Which deck is faster? Tune in to find out. Alright, gonna mulligan the 3 and the 5. Look for more 1s and 2s. What am I doing? I'm doing 1-1-1.
I have my orders.
think I'm doing just 1-1-1.
An immortal.
Where's my axe? I'll do better this time.
A duty fulfilled, a life undone.
So we'll kind of see about that.
Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
Yeah, no Draven. That's a rarity. Whoa, just playing Flame Chompers? Well, what are we doing with life? We're just playing Flame Chompers? I feel like that means I need to just attack. I don't know. It's like, let's say they play Jinx this round. Do I want to go like House Spider, Imperial Demolitionist first? This is alright, so I'm getting really punished. Okay, so lesson learned, play the House Spider on 2, not the double 1-drop. Because if I... Yeah. If the like, so if I still have the 2 1-drops instead of the House Spider, then we get to play 1-drop, then Merciless Hunter this round, and our life's a lot better. So the sequencing, I really need to play the House Spider on round 2. We can't really pass, because if we pass, they pass. That's not really an option.
The people are my strength.
If they don't break, they'll burn. Make the Empire proud. In position.
Strike at their foundations.
You must get by these first.
We got Mervin on that 3-month streak. Hope you're having a great weekend, Mervin. Thank you so much. Thanks for that continued support.
I salute you.
Yeah, we get it. You salute me. We get it already.
We love it when they run.
Yep, another one. All right, so our second sub of the day. Another crowd favorite. Yeah, why don't we play crowd favorite? I don't know. Definitely could. Definitely could. I mean, we're playing basically Rune Runner instead with like the spell shield, but yeah, crowd favorite's pretty awesome.
Your path ends here.
Let's be down to 6. Rune Runner doesn't trade with, like the 4/3 also trades with crowd favorite, but they have the challengers,
Arise,
right? So they
descendants,
just challenge
past and present.
immediately.
We'll get our licks in.
Destiny calls. The order is given.
Taken.
Anything helps.
Ruinous Path. Stab it to her. I don't need any more 1-drops.
I have the best job.
We have had plenty of 1-drops. We don't need any more.
No one's the wiser.
Maybe I should have played that Rune Runner and attacked with it.
Noxian strength. You dare.
If they have another Draven, it's game. Alright, cool. They don't have another Draven.
Seen tombs, towns, and everything in between.
Sorry, my dog is just scratching my chair unless I pet him. That's a bad sign. That's a worse sign. Okay. 3 and 1. They outburn spelled us, but crowd favorite, you know, they just crowd favorite to did us. Jaycock, you have 3 guess wins in a row? Well, keep guessing. If you're good at that, keep guessing win. Yeah, crowd favorite, double 4 mana 7/6 overwhelm. Got us. Alright, so the 5-0 dream has died, but we can get another 4-1 and finish out the day with a couple of 4-1s against another super aggro deck with Irelia Azir. Because, you know, we're playing Noxus Shurima, so we get paired against the Noxus and Shurima decks. Path is gone. Demolitionist is gone. And we'll keep these two, but we need to find a 1-drop. One drop. Oh, I guess I already had Maokai Reaper, but we'll just play Decimate.
Just like we practiced.
Down to 16. It's a Decimate that leaves behind a 2/1 body for 1 mana. Like, why do we spend 5 mana on a Decimate? Alright, so play the 2-drop on 2. That was kind of why we lost that game, was playing the last game. Like, if I play the 2-drop on 2, then we get to sequence round 4 a lot better and things like that. Like, I think we would have been fine.
Gonna find a gift for Renekton, right, Arda?
Alright, gotta hunt some sparring students.
Sand and blood.
You only got 3 cards left. You know, like, they've played a lot of cards already. Well, that's fine with me. They're just down to 2 cards left. Really not much. Another Merciless Hunter. Yeah, if they're the right cards, they can do wonders with the right cards. But there's a chance there's not many cards. There could be the wrong cards.
I dance not to forget. But to
That's not the wrong card. That's the right card. Let's get some slays on this Reaper.
Your time cycle is done.
I have my orders.
12.
We'll get our licks in.
No place for men.
Behind ya. Take your place.
Oh, you're
Probably shouldn't have blocked that. Okay, I'm kind of glad I blocked through it.
A duty fulfilled, a life undone.
Yeah, blocked the 4-4 the last round.
Shurima's legacy will endure.
Yeah, I kind of had the right cards, though.
Remember those who came before us.
Shurima.
We talked about that they only had just a few cards left. Are they the right cards? Well, I would have to say that the two champions are the right cards.
We love it when they run.
Can we finish them off? We were so close last round against the other aggro deck and couldn't quite finish the job.
Our enemies.
Oh man, and then Blossoming Blade.
Born in the first land.
Yeah,
and
that's...
we will defend them until the end.
Those are the last three cards you should have. Irelia, Azir, Blossoming Blade. And then the bounce spell for protection. So yeah, those are the cards.
Quit struggling.
Or one off.
Stand down.
If I didn't have my 1-1 block that 4-4 last round, like 2 rounds ago, like their last attack round, I would have had that 1-1 attack, would have dealt 1 extra damage, then would have decimated. There's no other play I can do besides playing this. But I don't think that saves me anyway. Yeah, we're dead, right? Because this is 3 attackers, and then they have 4 attackers, so that's 7 attackers I have to block. And I cannot block 7 attackers. And every single attacker is lethal. And I can't block 7. So close.
The battle is lost, but the war rages on.
I could block 6, but not 7. So only ended up with a 3 and 2, incredibly close aggro games. Those last 2, I feel like maybe some different sequencing. Maybe I could have got there. Definitely the game 4 should have had the House Spider on 2. If I play that House Spider on 2, I think that we get there. We have a much better round 4, and with the Merciless Hunter, I don't know. I feel like we get there. But you know, maybe not. I don't know. But that round 5. You know, we ended up top tagging the Decimate. Maybe if I don't make the block with a 1-1, we kill him. I don't know. It's so close, right? As far as Darius or Captain Farron, Darius was awesome for us the one time that we had it. That last time, you know, the game was already over by the time Darius showed up. So, I don't know. Maybe, honestly, I kind of feel like you don't need Darius. Maybe you don't even need Captain Farron either. We didn't play against, like, the because even against like the Targon decks that like can stabilize, I think you have to try to kill them beforehand. I kind of think that I would just want. We talked about like crowd favorite. Like maybe this deck could just play crowd favorite as like Darius that costs 2 less mana, because you have the units all the time. You get just 7/6 crowd favorite. It did kind of feel like crowd favorite would be awesome, and like how all these games were. Runa's Path didn't really look that good either. Like it's kind of hard to turn on. It's kind of clunky. If you're like top decking it later, it doesn't really work. Maybe just go like, I kind of think I would try this like next time playing this. So like if you try this deck out, try this yourself. Try just like 2 Runa's Path instead of 3, and then 2 crowd favorite, and see if like crowd favorite on like that round 4. No, you'd rather have Darius than Armored Tusk Rider, because they should be under 10, but it's just, that's a 6 mana card. I don't want a 6 mana card, basically. But yeah, maybe crowd favorite. Crowd favorite could be pretty cool. Give you that other big overwhelm unit. Other option is like play, like you can play Draven. Draven's pretty awesome. You can play Katarina, stuff like that. Sever, Renekton. I don't know. But I'll just try this out. Try out crowd favorite if you like playing this deck, and let me know how it goes. I'd be really interested to hear. All right, but that's going to be it here for Azir Darius. Those of y'all watching later on YouTube, hit that like button. And of course, like I was saying, let me know how crowd favorite goes for the deck. Let me know how you like it. I'd like to hear that feedback about that. But that's going to be it here for this one. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.